What's really good, guys? HMK here once again, and we gotta address something that you might need to face your fears with, and that is the prospect, of course, that Aqua may actually be a Seeker of Darkness, because of course we did see her get Norted earlier this year while she was still in the realm of darkness. But now, since we have a closer look at certain chess pieces from Xehanort's side of the chessboard which represent the Seekers of Darkness, there's one in particular that a lot of people are going over and talking about and getting very scared at the fact that this chess piece in particular, this one, could represent Aqua or Xehanort or Dark Aqua, whatever you want to call her, and she might actually end up to be a Seeker of Darkness, one with a coat after she escapes the realm of darkness or anything, and she might end up being in the final battle against Sora and the Guardians of Light, despite Sora's best efforts to save her, because we do know that Sora will clash against Aqua Xehanort in the realm of darkness. But this piece in particular could paint a different story of what we are perceiving at this point. Now, to be fair, it's still up in the air on who this piece could truly represent. Personally, I thought this would represent Vexen, because I feel that it's very in line with his shield, the Frozen Pride, and of course we did see Vexen is a Nort in some of the latest Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers, and I feel that this piece represents him very well, because it seems like the lower half of the shield, but it's kind of weird that's cut off. But of course, these pieces in particular seem to represent potential keychains of all the people taking place in the Keyblade War, the 13 Seekers of Darkness, and the 7 Guardians of Light. In which case, the only pieces not to truly be represented by their keychains is of course Sora being the crown and Xehanort being the goat motif of his Keyblade, the No Name. Other Keyblade wielders or potential Keyblade wielders that we don't know what their Keyblade could look like are represented by very specific charms that go along with their character, with Luxor being dice, Syx being a moon charm, Ansem being the head of the Guardian, and Xemnas being the 2 ethereal blades being crossed together. But I want to go back to this piece in particular, what it could mean for Aqua, and the reason why a lot of people think it could be Aqua's piece is that it does resemble a bit of Rainfell's teeth on the Keyblade, which is her first form Keyblade that she gets from birth by sleep. But the biggest scariest thing is that it does seem to go way more in line with Aqua's Keyblade glider when you look at it from the top perspective. And that is the very scary thing, because she was riding the Keyblade glider trying to get Terra out of the realm of darkness, where she fell to the realm of darkness. So that could be the piece that represents her fall to dark and her eventually getting Norted because of that. However, it should be pointed out that on the other side of the chessboard, where it belongs to Ericus's pieces, the Guardians of Light, we do see the charm of Stormfall on their side. And that's a very confusing take, because we do see the silver and gold versions of Terra's charm for his Keyblade Ends of the Earth on both sides. We see a gold version that represents the Seekers of Darkness, and we do see a silver version that represents the Guardians of Light on each side of the chessboard. So with that perspective, it could be a time-based factor on which side that each individual piece could belong to for a point in time before they're either defeated and saved or grabbed and recruited to another side. And this is heavily evident with Terra's case, because of course Terra is currently Xehanort's vessel, but it is implied that he will be saved at one point, or at the end of the day, the gold Terra piece could represent Terra Xehanort and the silver Terra piece could represent Lingering Will. However, despite that, they're both the same charm in which they represent the charm from Ends of the Earth. So it's really interesting to see if this is truly a piece that represents Aqua. It'll be different aside from her charm that represents Stormfall. But it could be possible that she gets a new Keyblade from Xehanort if she were to truly be enlisted to the Seekers of Darkness, and then the charm could represent how she fell to the darkness, and that would be a pretty messed up way to actually do it. And man, you gotta face those fears. But at the same time, it could be very possible that Aqua's piece could be defeated before the huge battle, and then she gets saved and her piece gets taken back by Ericus to be part of the Guardians of Light when that fateful battle does come at the Keyblade Graveyard. And at the same time, this piece could not represent Aqua at all, because at the end of the day, I honestly thought that it was Vex's piece, and I still hold on to that personally, but there is a bit of evidence that could support that this is Aqua's piece for the Seekers of Darkness. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think this Aqua's piece representing the Keyblade glider from Stormfall and the Teeth of Rainfall, and how she got lost to darkness and how she'll eventually get Norted and put on the side of the Seekers of Darkness? Or do you think this might be half of Vexen's shield? I feel that it could really go either way, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're at, like, favorite, share, and most importantly, subscribe to HMK for more Kingdom Hearts content. Until the next one, I've been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.